log on with my cell phone. Absolute pain in the ass today. I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, um, as you guys are coming in, let me know how the audio is. Oh, there we go. Let me make sure this thing is not killing me here. Let me know how the audio is, how's the sound, etc. As you can tell from the title, I'm going to be packing my camera bag for my last photo walk while here in the San Francisco Bay Area. As many of you know, in just a couple of weeks, I will be moving. Not only just out of this area, the East Bay, I'm going to be moving out of California altogether. So with that said, as I was gonna start to pack up my camera bag, because I'm gonna be hanging out with my buddy Derek, as many of you know him from my live streams on Thursdays, and I was like, you know what, this could be a great opportunity to share why I love using this particular bag, but also what I plan on bringing, because we're gonna do a little variation of a photo walk. We're gonna be doing a photo walk, but with our video cameras, with our video rigs. And I won't be telling you where I'm going to be at, so you can come and try to find me and grab my camera, so that won't be happening. But I did want to share with you what I plan on packing. Okay, then make sure all the audio is there. I got the fan on over here, so I got the little dead cat action. Hopefully that works out well. So let's take a look at the stuff that I have right here. Boom, bada bing. There we go. So there we go. Let me get this up a little bit higher for all of you. Look at that. Nice. Okay, so you can see right here I have the Sakk Pack Cube, which looks a little familiar to a recent backpack that I featured on my channel. If some of you may know, it looks, where is that? Oh, the backpack's over here. Let me go grab it for all of you. It looks familiar to this backpack right here, which is the Sakk Pack Original. It's the version 2 version right there on the floor. And I did a full review of this camera bag, I think about a month or 2 months ago. It's a great backpack. It could fit an entire camera rig with the monitor and everything attached. It's fantastic. It's super deep so that you don't have to take apart your camera rig to fit your camera stuff in there. I love this bag, especially when I'm using camera rigs. Okay, so Nikon Z6 Mark III or my Lumix cameras. It's great because if you're a solo shooter and run and gun, you want a camera bag that you could just take your entire rig out and just literally turn it on and start recording. And I love it. So I've been using this one right here. Its little brother, the Sakk Pack Cube. The Sakk Pack Cube is really awesome because it's basically the same thing as the version 2. Okay, the Sakk Pack version 2, but a bit smaller. So you could put one entire camera rig in here and several lenses. So I'm going to show you all that in a second. Hey, Mark, man, the Sony experience was, here, let me switch this. The Sony experience was actually really dope, everybody, tell you the truth. Let me close this door. I look like I got a mess going on back here. My video for the Sony experience will be coming out very soon. I'm currently editing it. I will be posting that video on Tuesday. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, and I had an interview with somebody that works at Sony about the A7 IV camera, as well as I have some behind the scenes footage of the event itself, and I have photos to share with you of me using the A7 IV. So you definitely don't want to miss out on that video. Again, it'll be out on Tuesday, so I can't wait to share it with you. Hey, okay, I will drop the Sakk Pack link for sure. Okay, let me see if I could do it here. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I like your comments. I want to make sure I can help you guys out. Let me go here. My website. There we go. So you can see what I'm doing. Cool. I was also thinking, what do you guys think if I went live more often, just almost randomly, just whenever I'm doing things, whether it be checking out new gear or just have random thoughts. What do you think if I streamed more organically like this more often? Would you guys like that kind of stuff? Because I was seriously thinking about doing that more, because I tend to have so many great thoughts and ideas. And thank you, Mark, man. But then it takes me forever to make a video. So that's the only thing that slows me down, is making the videos. Going live and streaming, like from my phone right now, it's so easy to do and so quick. So anyway, so let's go ahead, pull this up. Let me go to Sakk Pack Gear. Where is there? I think I can, like, let me see if I got log in. I'm not sure. I know they got a Sakk Pack, like, affiliate thing going on here. I want to make sure. Jeez, come on, website. Okay. They got, I know they got a affiliate. Order cancellation. There we go. Affiliate. There we go. Okay. So let's go here. I will make an affiliate. Cube, camera bags, boom, boom, boom. Cube. There we go. I will make the affiliate right now so you guys can check out this bag for yourself. I love this bag, and you're going to see why. You're going to see why. And where's marketing? Backpack, camera bag, lightweight. Okay, cool. All right, here you go. Here you go, guys. Goodness. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Here we go. Check out the Sakk Pack Cube. Boom. Okay. So I just dropped the link in the description. Check out the camera bag right now. All right. It's this one right here. Bam. Okay. Most importantly, it's that one right there. Okay. So I put the link down in the description for you to check it out. I love this bag. If you shoot video content, you need to check out this bag, like, seriously. And the reason why, you will find out in just a moment, okay? So that is the bag. Let me tilt this thing and then bring it on up. There we go. Okay? So everything you see here, see my entire rig? That's the Lumix S5 Mark II X with the 50mm f1.8 lens, my V-mount battery, Highland 5-inch monitor. I can literally just drop this into the camera bag and pull it out when I'm ready to take a shot. Now that is a great camera bag if you shoot video content, okay? And I'm going to show you all that. As many of you know, I always recommend bringing, you know, I go by saying 3 is 2, 2 is 1, 1 is none. So I'm bringing 2 V-mount batteries for my photo walk. I'm bringing 3 lenses. I'm bringing the 50mm f1.8. I'm bringing the 85 right here. Okay, I love these lenses. They're nice and lightweight. Only 67mm filter thread. Can't go wrong. You know, let me turn on this light over here. What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. That'll help out a little bit. There we go. We got some light coming over from this way. All right, so we got this. We got my 50mm. Here's the 85 1.8. And what I really like about 1.8 lenses when you're just starting out shooting video or just want to have fun shooting video is that they tend to be all the same size, weight, and filter thread, and which is really good for quick workflow if you're shooting video. And then I decided to bring this good old kit lens, okay? Oh, wow, that's nice, Mark, man. Yeah, the 35-1.2, that's a bad lens right there. You know, it's got weight to it. I'm bringing the 20-60 3.5 to 5.6 lens right here because this lens is light as heck. Again, it shares the same filter thread, 67mm, with those 2 lenses. I have 2 point, it gives you good range for video, nice and wide at 20, right? For nice, good establishing shots, super lightweight, and you get a little bit of reach with the 60. And for video, that's pretty good. You know, you can't really complain. Most important is that they all share the same filter size. That's why I'm bringing these 3 lenses. Okay. Of course, my passport color checker right here. If you don't have it, you need to get it. Even though they're like 100, 120 bucks. But boy, it really does help with getting accurate color and white balance. Okay, hold on. I just saw a comment here. Now I'm just thinking on getting the 35-1.8 to complete my 50-1.8, 85-1.8. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. But since you have the 35-1.8, you know, I thought the 35-1.4, well, it's not a huge difference, but yeah, that's what I like. Honestly, I wish I had the 35 in the Lumix 1.8, because then I'd have a 35, the 50, and the 85. I'd be good to go for just quick run and gun. For quick run and gun. Okay? The documentary I'm shooting right now, I've been shooting with the 35 and the 50 lens. And it looks fantastic. Right? It's all about the story and what you capture, the composition, and your correct exposure. Don't worry about killing yourself about expensive lenses. The only people that care are us. Us creators. I will be featuring this during my walk because I want to test this out for real, The Freewell M2 magnetic ND filters. I absolutely love these. Okay, so full reviews will be coming soon. I'm going to be recording behind the scenes of myself and Derek hanging out using my GoPro 12. Honestly, when you're creating content for yourself, you cannot beat an action cam. I don't care what anybody says. They're durable, water resistant, waterproof. You could chuck them. They just keep ticking, okay? And it records, this one records up to, well, what does it do? 5.8K, which is plenty enough for this teeny old little sensor. Okay, low light's when it gets interesting. But for everything else, BTS, an action cam is legit. It's so good to go with these. So that's what I'm going with. And of course, I'm going to bring like 3 batteries. So I got 1 in here, and then I have 2 extras. And it could be charged USB-C, as you know, which is crucial when you're out in the field. And that's why I bring this big old thing right here, okay? This thing is great. It'll charge everything I've got. My phone, my camera, the batteries. Okay, so make sure you get one of these whenever you leave your house. It will literally keep everything going. And my laptop. It's strong enough for my laptop. That's why I got it. Okay, so this is definitely coming with me. And of course, I'm bringing more than one little pocket rocket SD card holder here. All right, because the S5 Mark II only takes SD cards. So, but if you're going to get an SD card, make sure yours can record like this one here, 300 megabits a second or more. Because then you could shoot like Cinema 4. You could just shoot wicked wicked codecs. That's for sure. Get the best one you can get. SD cards cost little to nothing nowadays compared to what they were, 10 years ago. So anyway, so I bring a bunch of them. And then what else do I think that's really going to be it. So what I want to do now is pack everything you see here inside the Sakk Pack Cube and show you why this bag, honestly, is pretty phenomenal if you're a solo video shooter, okay? And like I said, tomorrow we're going to be doing a lot of walking, and I have no clue where we're going exactly, but I want a bag that's going to be able to pack all my gear and some snacks, you know, I don't know if I need a lightweight jacket. It's been like 90 degrees here in the Bay Area, but I wanted to carry all of that, okay? And Mark, man, it's just me. You know what? Honestly, I didn't promote it or anything. It's just me and Derek going to this photo walk. Oh yeah, yeah, that would have been dope. That would have been dope. That would have been dope. If you're available tomorrow, you know, just inbox me. I'll make it happen. You know, it's tomorrow. Okay. So first things first. Let's go ahead and make some room. Okay, let's make some room here. Oh, and of course, everybody, I'm going to be bringing... Oh, okay. All right. All right. Get that coffee, brother. Get that coffee, man. I'm bringing the DJI Mic Mini as well. Okay, just in case I feel like going live on you guys out of the blue. I'm going to bring the DJI Mic Mini. This thing is such a good... What the audio you hear now is the Mic Mini. And I got this as cheap as like 69 bucks. If you just need high quality audio for filming, you can't go wrong for 69 bucks. I don't give a damn what anybody says. All right. So go pick that up. Don't be silly. All right. So let's make some space here in my very hot room. Cool. Because what I want to do is, I used to have a desk here. And now it's it's just boxes of stuff of my gear because we've been packing to move. All right, so deal with it. All right, deal with it. So we got my Lumix S5 Mark II X. I love this camera. All right. I'm waiting for that S1H Mark II if Lumix get on their A game and release the dang thing. So here we are, Sakk Pack Cube. The smaller version, or the baby brother to the Sakk Pack version 2, which I reviewed in an earlier video. Okay. Now, you have big pocket on one side, a sleeve right here. You got this little hideaway pocket situation, which I'm like, oh, okay, I got some stuff up in there. And then in the front, you got some good pockets. I'll usually put like a wallet and whatnot here. I usually put something in here, you know, a little bit of protection because you're out in the streets and whatnot. And you also have another pocket here. Some other stuff. I don't even know what I would do with this, but it's there. On the bottom is where you would put your tripod if you wanted to, right here. This is where you would put the tripod. Okay. Then, boom, bada bing. You got a top portion. This is where I'd put my stuff I need quickly. Let's say my color checker, maybe my SD cards, etc. Or more than likely, my ND filters. Okay, but you got that top portion. Okay, you have two other pockets on this side. Boom, bada bing. I usually put like SD cards, or what would I put? My action cam or something in there. Now, let's get to the main bits, okay? Because I want to put this thing together and show you how much it could fit. So with this, boom. All right, so this is the back side. Very comfortable to wear. I've been using this camera bag for like a month now. Of course, you have the sleeve here for your luggage roller. Okay. The most important part about this camera bag is how deep it is. Okay, pause. And that means how much you could fit in there. Let me try to get you guys a good view. Okay, let me try to get all three of you who are watching a good view. All right. Let me move my camera. Boom, bada, bang. There we go. This thing it's deep. I could put my the Godox AD600 in here and still have space. That's how much space this thing, how deep it goes. Now, they give you I don't want to curse, but a whole load of dividers. Like, you will not run out. They give you a whole load of dividers. And as a photographer, I like being able to put my monolight head in here, my cameras, lenses, etc., and just hold on to my tripod for the light stand and go. That is awesome. Okay? But tomorrow it's going to be about video. Now, let's just say I'm gonna plug in everything. You know, I tend to not plug things in until I'm like really ready to shoot, because I don't care how much little battery it starts sucking up. I don't want to take nothing. So you can see it's all connected. Okay. I use the dummy battery. And then, why do I have 2 dummy batteries? The hell, what am I up to? Take that one away. There we go. So you get, here's the secret. Use a dummy battery, back of your monitor, and then you take that plug, and then you run it to your V-mount. Now my entire rig is powered by the V-mount battery. Okay? You can power this puppy, it'll turn on. So use that V-mount. There's no reason for you to get tons of Sony FP batteries. No reason at all. Just run everything through your V-mount. Okay, it's way more efficient. Only 2 plugs, boom, bada, bing. This is my whole entire little run and gun little rig. So, but look, it fits in here with no problem. No problem. Tell me what camera bag you have you could put on your back that you could fit your entire rig right there. And I still have space. This thing could fit a FX6, FX3, obviously any kind of mirrorless full frame. My Z8 fits here, rigged out. My Nikon Z6 III fits in here, rigged out. That's why I use these bags a lot, especially this Cube, because it's nice and compact. You could throw it, you could use it as a carry-on when you're traveling, put it on overhead, no one's gonna complain. It's nice and compact. And that's why I'm using this bag tomorrow, okay? And you can see my very messy desk here. But that is pretty awesome. Look how deep that's crazy, okay? How low can you go? Bam, put it in and you're good to go. It doesn't, you're not gonna touch it. It's lower than the dividers. That's the entire rig. So if you're out there shooting, you literally are like, okay, put your camera down, boop, bop, bam, bam. You're ready to go. You're filming already. And then put it back in and then run to the next location. If you're if you're a wedding filmmaker, this thing is legit. This thing is awesome. And that's why I'm bringing it with me on my photo walk. It just looks like a big old backpack. Before you know it, I'm out there recording what I want to record, some B-roll of whatever I'm doing. And I still have plenty of dividing space. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my lenses right here, the 85, boom, bada, bing. I'll put it right there. I'll take the 20 to 60 mil right here. And look, I can stack both of them comfortably. Comfortably. Doesn't even touch the top yet. 2 lenses right in here. Okay, and I still have all this space. I still have all this space. If you want to bring, I could fit a my DJI gimbal easily in this space with the 2 batteries, the handle grip, all that stuff. I could fit it easily right here. Put my drone here if I want. I could put a drone here, or put a drone here, or wherever you want to do it with it. But for simplicity's sake, I'm going to show you everything that I showed earlier. I'm going to put it right in here. So I have my little GoPro clip, which I like to put on to here as I'm walking around. So that's how I'm going to get some BTS shots for you guys. So stay tuned for that video. I'll put those things there. Of course, I have my DJI mic mini. Love these mics, as I mentioned earlier. This little portion is going to be for my cleaning stuff. But I'll put the mic mini in there, okay? I got my batteries for my GoPro, just in case I just set it to go. Then I'm going to put that extra battery, this charger right here, which I believe is at 100% right now. Let's just take a little look. Yep, 100%. Again, that can charge everything that I'm carrying. I'm going to put that in here. And I still have plenty of space. This is ridiculous. All right. I got my second V-mount battery right here. I'm going to put that, and this is the 99 watt for anybody who's curious. Look at that. I got 3. I got my 99 watt V-mount. I have that fat charger there, and I have my GoPro batteries way down there. And it still doesn't touch the top. I could still put more stuff here easily. That's why I'm showing you guys. I'm not showing you guys because I'm going to get rich showing you guys this dang bag. I'm showing you because this thing is freaking kick-ass. And it solves a problem. One of my biggest problems with camera bags is that I always have to disassemble my camera rig when I want to get from point A to point B. That's so annoying. A lot of times I have to take off the monitor or something else and make the rig that much more smaller. I don't need to do anything. It's still together, ready to go, all plugged up. Here's my GoPro. Let's put that away. We'll put that where the battery is. Now I got my, like I said, my color checker, my SD cards. Let's just put that on the side because you never know when you might need it. Boom, bada, bing. I always take these just in case. You never know. Just one set, one for the camera body, one for the back of the rear lens mount, right? So we'll put that together with there. I need my HDMI cord, of course. I try to get the shortest cord always. That's what I do. I don't like a long cord where you got to wrap it around and do a do-si-do and skip rope with the thing. I want it nice and compact. This is like a 12-inch HDMI cord. So I got that. I'm going to put that out right here. And by the way, this, let me see if I can show you. This right here. Oh, shoot. Let me show you guys. I'm sorry. There we go. So on the, I guess you want to call it the lid, you could put a 14-inch laptop right here, iPad, etc. Okay, so you could really be a one-man army with this camera bag. That's why I like it so much. And you have two sleeves here, obviously. I put business cards. And this is where I put cables and stuff right there. Okay, that's what I do. Now, back to the camera bag. Right here. I know this isn't the most stimulating video, but I just feel it like it's helpful. It's helpful because this is, again, a problem this camera bag has solved for me. And since I'm going to be doing a photo walk, I want to carry just a couple of light lenses. I went with the 1.8 lenses and a kit lens. You believe that? I'm going with a kit lens. The 20, I think this lens is like, honestly, one of their best lenses. Not because it's high grade quality and it's made out of plastic, but because of the use case, it's such a great lens. You get for video, you get 20 mil, which honestly is a big difference compared to 24. Okay, you get 60 if you want to push in a little bit. Yeah, it's a variable aperture. You know, it's not the fastest, right, at 3.5 to 5.6 or whatever. But you know what? When you're outdoor, it gets the job done. Gives you beautiful establishing shots, and it's lightweight. Okay, look, it's super compact. And this is their kit lens. I had this kit lens in Barcelona, and I barely took it off of my Lumix S5 when the S5 came out. Okay, because of the versatility of this little old lens, and it doesn't look expensive, which means less likely someone's going to try to take it from me. And it's sharp as hell, to be quite honest. For a kit lens, it's really sharp. I still have all this space. I don't even know what I'm going to put there. Let's see. I'd put snacks, maybe. I'd put snacks. You know, here's a water, for reference. See this water bottle right here? Got this, what is it, Path, whatever the heck it is. It's got some, okay, I'm not sure if it's leaking or not. Let me see. No, it's not leaking. You know, you can put it in there comfortably and still have tons of space. Look, this is what it is upright. That's a pretty deep bag. That's a pretty dang deep bag. All right. If you want, you could put some little LED lights in here. I got 2 of them. This one's from Small Rig. I really like this because it's super cheap and it's bright as hell. Okay. I think it's like 26 watts or something. But this sucker is bright. Let me see if I can hurt your vision. Look at that thing. That thing is bright. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, it's bright. It's RGB too. So if you just need some quick kick of light, this thing's pretty badass. Anyway, and then I have this bigger panel right here. You know, you can put all sorts of things in there. I'm trying to see what else would actually make sense. Here, just for another reference, this is a 5-inch Atomos Shinobi Go monitor. Okay. 5-inch monitor. Just to show you for reference, you could easily put it in here too. Dang, you got still have plenty of space. Look, it gets lost in there, but it's right there. It's right there. So this bag, you could really really put a bunch of stuff in there. It's kind of remarkable. And I'm surprised not many other camera bags really thought about it from a videographer or off-camera flash shooter perspective. Because again, I could put my Godox 8600, I could put the whole thing in here and it fits comfortably if I was shooting photos. So one bag to rule them all. And what I use the Sakk Pack Cube the most because it's compact compared to its bigger brother. Here's the bigger brother right there. Beep, 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 boop, 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 boop. There it is. See how much bigger this camera. Now this one I did a full review on. So you go check it out on my channel. It's an awesome bag. It is bigger. Okay. That's what she said. Hello. And then, but you could fit 2 camera rigs. Yesterday, I used this because I was shooting a documentary. I was doing the Talking Head interview. And I put 2 camera rigs rigged up, powered up, ready to go with 2 monitors, the whole bit. I already broke them down and put them away because I'm packing, and had several lenses. I was good to go. My entire camera set was in this bag. It was crazy. I'm talking about power, lenses, rigs, cords, everything right here, and it fit on my back. It was crazy. But for today, we're doing a little bit lighter. What in the heck is... Oh, I got cords and other stuff in here. Today, I'm going lighter for this video walk. So I want to be nimble. That bag's too much for me. So I'm going with the Sakk Pack Cube right here. I'm going with the Sakk Pack Cube. So you can see all the stuff I got. Another thing about my photo walk is that I wanted to share my experience about using f1.8 lenses. All right. Yes, I do have this kit lens, but the majority of the time I'm going to be shooting with 2 prime lenses. The 85-1.8 and the 50-1.8, which is already attached. And honestly, I want to help demystify the myth of not being able to produce professional quality content with f1.8 lenses. I think they are more than fine for 90% of you out there. Do not feel like wasting more money chasing quality or that professional look, and you're dumping $3,000 into it. Now, if you could do $3,000, you want to get it, whatever, all good. But I don't want you to feel pressured like you have to. So I'm purposely going to go out tomorrow on my last photo walk taking f1.8 lenses for that reason. There's so many good reasons for a 1.8 lens. They're small, they're lightweight, they're compact. You get beautiful separation and compression with f1.8, great low light performance. Look at that filter size. It's only 67 millimeter filter size compared to an 82 on a 24-70 or a 77 millimeter. So cheaper filters as well. And when you're hand holding and running and gunning, who the hell wants a heavy camera rig? Okay. Here's, again, my entire rig right here. The Lumix S5 Mark II X with the 50 mil 1.8. I want to rock and roll all day with this thing. I can't wait. I'm probably going to use the 50 for most of it. That's probably what I'm going to do. And then I have my, I already have my step-up rings for this filter set, because this filter set is, it came as an 82 millimeter filter size, and then I just attached some step-up rings right there. Okay, so I can just easily screw it onto the next lens, and I just love the ability to use magnetic filters. Like, come on, that's a game changer. Once you go magnetic, it's really hard and slower. Like, you feel slower going back to the screw-on filters. So I'll be testing these out and giving you guys my opinion on my experience using these filters in a future video. So you definitely want to stay tuned for all of that. All right. So let me take out the stuff I know I won't be using. I still have plenty of stuff. I'm probably going to, honestly, guys, I'm going to put snacks all through here. Snacks for sure. Yeah, I got plenty of room for plenty of stuff. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm going to keep it nice and light, minimalistic, very intentional with the gear I'm using. Otherwise, I just don't bring it. So I got enough to record my important like A-roll stuff. And then behind the scenes content, I'm going to be using my GoPro. So I'm good to go. This is an awesome camera bag right here. Let me put this down. And then I'll zip it up. And then boom, bada bang. Look at that. Cool bag. I'm digging it. I'm digging it a whole lot. And again, I left the link in the description for you to check out this camera bag if you so choose. If not, hey, it's up to you. I'm just sharing with you what I am packing inside my bag for my last photo walk, which will be tomorrow, and what bag I'm using. Okay, the Sakk Pack Cube. It's pretty dope, you know. So I want to ask you guys again. What did you think about, or what do you think about me just going live loosey-goosey, kind of like this on my cell phone more often? And the reason why is like I want to create even more content for all of you that's useful. And a lot of times I come up with things or I'm going through things as a photographer or videographer, and I'm like, oh, I should make a video about it. But by the time I try to make a video, it takes forever and a day, and then I end up not coming out with it, and I overproduce myself to death, and it just falls by the wayside. But going live just helps me to just go live real quick and just share some thoughts, some experiences. And yeah, I think that's something I want to get into, but I want to know from your perspective, what do you think? All right, let me check out it, see if there's anything here. Boom, bada bang. All right, we're looking good. All right. Okay. So, all right, looks like the chats are looking good. Everything's looking good. So, as I mentioned earlier, I am going on my last photo hike before I move out of California. Of course, I'm still going to be going live. Now, my live streams are going to be a little wobbly for the next month. Okay, I think April, I won't be doing my podcast just so I can concentrate on packing and then moving. Because part of the move is me driving cross country. Like I'm taking this show on the road, you know, to get to my next location. And I don't want to feel like riddled or broken down with anxiety trying to keep up with the live stream every Thursday and stuff. So I'm going to probably go dark for the next few weeks. Well, once I'm in April for sure. So I'm going to try to create as much content as I can, schedule it out as much as I can so that you guys can still get some useful stuff. All right. So anyway, with all that said, if you enjoyed this kind of content, please make sure you press that like for me, all right? I'd greatly appreciate it. And now you can press the hype. I don't know what it is, but go ahead and press that hype button after you smash the like. And if you want to see more of this kind of content, definitely subscribe for more. I'm going to do my best to still push out 2 to 3 videos a week, okay, believe it or not. And let me know what you think about this Sakk Pack Cube. It's a pretty cool backpack. You saw how much I was able to fit in there. So if you're rocking a Canon rig, a video rig, a Sony video rig, Panasonic, Nikon, whatever it is, it can fit all in there, and it's pretty amazing. So if you have any questions about that camera bag, I left the link down in the description section for you to check out the Sakk Pack Cube for yourself. And tomorrow, stay tuned because I'm going to be recording a lot of content during my photo walk. So if you have any questions about that, definitely, you want to subscribe for more of that. So until next time, everyone, keep shooting and stay creative. Thank you for tuning in.